Hello and welcome to my review of some Blazeware heated clothing. If you're a motorcyclist, you must have been strangled by lockdown too and have been wondering what to do, so I found the answer. It's buy some heated clothing. I purchased my Blazeware kit online and they were really efficient. They sent it to me within 2 days. All the kit was perfectly packed, immaculately packed. I had a little bit of a problem with the size of the jacket and I returned it, and then 2 days later a replacement arrived. I thought, phenomenal customer service. So I bought the heated glove liners, the heated jacket liner, the heated trouser liner and heated socks, all from Blazeware. They're designed to be worn with thermal trousers and thermal top. Okay, so you shouldn't really be having these things against your skin, aside from the socks and aside from the gloves. So that kind of is about 50% of them. And let me show you them. This isn't an unboxing, because I really hate people who do unboxing. Here's a box. Here are the gloves. I think they're really quite well made. You'll notice when you try them on that the inside, there's no heated elements there. The heated elephant is on the top. Okay, which is fine because we're going to have our hands on the handlebars and the outside is going to be exposed to the elephants. There's something else is I've only been trying them in and out of my gloves and there's a little bit of fraying. I don't know how this is going to affect long-term longevity, but we will see. Have you thought, if you're buying glove liners, how they are going to fit into your existing gloves? I've got a few of my gloves here, which I'm going to show you. So, these are my summer weight gloves. You wouldn't really want to use summer weight gloves for these. They're windy, they're designed to cool you down. You want to keep warm. So, here are some gloves that I use. Halverson's gloves, High Art. Very nice glove. They've got a bit of a thermal lining in there somewhere. I don't know where because these aren't very warm gloves for me. If I try and put these in here, I can get them in, but it's kind of a bit of a tight fit, and in fact it's actually hurting on my knuckle area there. I'm not sure whether I could ride a motorcycle like that. I've got some older gloves here, some more Halversons. These haven't got a knuckle protector and a little bit of movement there. Yeah, probably I could operate. Last of all, I'll try some ones that I got in September of last year. Things were getting a little bit cold on my motorcycle before we locked down again. And so, new gloves. I'd not be able to use these with these liners in. Also in the box, there's a big long Y cable, which allows you, if you've not got the heated jacket, to put it in any jacket. You thread the cables down the arms. I wonder how comfortable that's going to be, but you probably won't feel it. I mean, my armpit hair's quite long and I don't seem to feel that. Some harnesses are included. In fact, I've got 4 of these harnesses. One's been included in every pack, which is very nice. Not entirely certain it's ecologically friendly to send the same thing 4 times, a couple would have done, but there you go. Let's move on to the heated jacket. Now I mentioned I'd returned one of these. It was the jacket I returned. I got the medium large, judging by the sizes, but it was way too big for me. I am only a little guy anyway, but I've got a 39, 40-inch chest. Muscular, strong, handsome, rugged. But the small was the size for me personally. Very well made jacket. Really quite like it. We've got a pocket here. We've got a pocket here that the wire dangles out of, so you don't have to have the wire out of it. You can zip it away nicely. And on the sleeves, each sleeve has got another zippable pocket with a wire dangling out of it, so you can power the gloves from the jacket, which is great. Here is your control switch. Same as the gloves. All got on-off buttons and it adjusts the heat. I'll show you how this works momentarily. So we'll put it on. Odd shape on the front and back, dangly. Even though this is a small, it's still kind of quite big on me. I would have liked a more snug fit so that I could have the heating elements nicely up against my skin, but I mentioned this to Blazeware and they said put a jacket on, which is kind of fair enough really, because they are meant to be worn with a jacket. I can operate a zip. Okay, so let's put on the gloves. One. Have one in here. Hi, so I'm all plugged in. Now I put my motorcycle jacket on and my gloves on. However, if I've got my jacket on, will I still be able to reach the controller? If I've got my gloves on, you know, can I still reach these controllers? When I'm riding, it's probably something you're going to have to stop to adjust, in all fairness. And so you should. Don't be dangerous. Okay, so this clothing is designed to plug into your motorcycle using the harness provided, because these are 12-volt kits. You wouldn't, for instance, want to plug them into a dodgy old bunch of batteries that some idiot had put together in his shed, with 9 lithium-ion batteries soldered together and connected to a BMS. That would be stupid. So I'm going to plug this in. We had lots of little flashy lights telling me that I am connected. So now I'm going to turn it on. Ooh, you look nice today. Okay, I'll use the buttons. If I press and hold, it turns on red, which is full, and then I can press again for medium and green for low. Red high, yellow medium, green low. And the same with the jacket too. I can turn it on, and it's not very long till I start feeling that heat. That's absolutely very good. So we're going to try this out on a motorcycle, if I can find some gloves that I'm actually confident wearing in the next episode. But now I need to show you the trousers and heated socks, which will mean getting undressed in front of the camera. So if you're shy, please record this. I've got them on. So the first thing I noticed was there's only a pocket on the left hand side and not a pocket on the right hand side. That's a bit sad. I would have liked 2 pockets. Kind of, you know, an extra pocket wouldn't have cost much. The socks don't have any heated settings. They're just one heat setting. We'll slip them on over my muscly calves. I'm size 8, maybe 9. I got a medium large. Seems to fit me nice and snugly. What a stretchy material, 9, 10, 11. Should do. So now I'm ready to go. We'll take my unauthorized power pack and we'll plug myself in. Woohoo. Okay, so being as the socks have got no settings, they should be starting to warm up now, and then I'm just going to turn my trousers on. We'll have it on full. And you know, I can actually feel that right away. It's very, very quick to heat up. Okay, I think if I got off of my bike and I was wandering around town, I probably would feel quite happy walking with these, which is why it's such a bit of a pity that they've only got one pocket to keep my large packages in. Yeah, they're really, really warm. I'm not going to be able to tell you how this is going to perform on a motorcycle until lockdown is over and I can actually get out on a motorcycle and give it a ride. This battery pack is a little bit pointless because you're not really going to use any of the kit off of your motorcycle, with the exception perhaps of the jacket liner, because that's heated all the way round across your shoulders, on your arms. That's a nice piece of kit. The trousers have only got heat on the front, there's no heat on the back, so that's going to be interesting. Socks, yeah, okay, yeah, you might use them in the wellies, but then you've got to muck about with the cables. Probably you'd be better off with Blazeware's battery powered heated socks, which look pretty good. I think I might buy some of them, they're quite cheap. I might not have purchased the glove liners because I don't know whether to buy some Kais or some Gerbing outerwear gloves and not bother with the liners at all, or whether to go to the expense of buying some new gloves that are slightly larger and seeing whether they fit better underneath. But I'm not really going to use these outerwear gloves for riding without the liners because they'll be too big without the liners. So you're going to have to think carefully about them. One important thing that you need to know is that although the socks plug into the trousers and that takes up one cable, the jacket also plugs into the liners and that takes up another cable. So that would mean that you have to have two of these battery harnesses connected to your bike, which is a bit of a pain. You can get around this by just buying off the Blazeware site a Y connector, which is kind of a short little one of these where you connect the trousers and the jacket together, plug it directly in the bike. And I've done that. I've purchased it. It's £10, which I think is a little bit minty. I think £5 or £6 would have been sufficient. Maybe I could swap them for a couple of battery harnesses, which I'm never going to use, or 3 battery harnesses and 2 Y thingy wires, which I'm never going to use. It would make sense to include that with a full kit. So I think they could do something there. Something else you need to be aware of if you're wanting to make your own connectors for this kit. Let me show you here. Right. And now these are barrel connectors. The outside is a 5.5, the inside is a 2.5, and they're completely useless because that's the wrong size. So I had to buy another barrel connector. So it's not written anywhere on the site, this, so you've got it from me now. The barrel size for this kit outside is 5.5mm, the inside is 2.1mm. So if you're thinking of making any of your own kit, make sure you do it right. Hope you're good with a soldering iron, and if you blow yourselves up or your kit up, it's your own bloody fault. So in summary, I think the Blazeware kit is actually really good. Quite well thought about, specifically for motorcycles. Any complaints that I've got about them so far, without having testing them on a bike of course, is I don't feel the socks get very warm. I've got to buy another set of gloves to fit my liners. I'm going to enjoy testing this out. You'll see this in my next video. Now, on a serious note, if you're thinking about buying any of this kit and this video was useful for you, then my wife has told me if I get 1,000 subscribers, I can buy a Ducati Multistrada V4. Please, please subscribe. Please, please. Make me very happy. Thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my things. We'll just wait until they pass. You're very welcome. It's a great evening, isn't it?
It is.
It's going to rain though.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a nice ride.
Thank you. It's a pleasure watching you. Hello, horsey. You'll be fine. I'm okay. Hello, horsey.